We talked a little bit about Job chapter 38 in connection with these alien names. You know, the Pleiades, Orion, and the such. Told you that it's all connected to what the locusts are, and that we see it, you know, being shown as that they're these aliens. Well, I assure you, when they show up, they're going to tell you that they're not no aliens, that they are representing a supernatural being, a godhead. And of course we're looking at what that godhead is. It's what the Sumerians have titled Enki, and of course that represents the devil, Apollyon, that fallen angel, as the Bible declares it, of the bottomless pit. It's all the same thing. All the cultures already know all the information, the ancient cultures. They already speak about it. It's just been termed mythology, and then each culture has a different language. These languages translate the names into different names, but the name titled definitions are the same. So the names, the spelling will be different. The rendering of the phonetics will be different. In some cases it's still very close, the phonetics. That's the way the word sounds between each culture. But when you check out the definition of the title or the epitaph, you're going to find out that it's the same. It's the same between all of these ancient gods. No matter what they were called, they fulfill all of the same roles and duties. Like this storm god, this wind god, the god of the four winds, the god of the four corners. It ends up being the same thing throughout the Mayan, throughout the Egyptian, throughout the Sumerian, all of these ancient cultures. And then of course we see where this has crept into the Hebrew account in the Bible via the influence of these fallen sons of God that the ancient Israelites were associated with, Ashtaroth and Baal, just different titled names for the same original deities that we can trace back right on back to the Anunnaki. Just get that understood there. It'll help you begin to get a feel for putting these pieces together. So here's this incredible verse here in Job, which is going to describe what's going to get us to the point of looking at the number 13, with the arrows, with the shields, with the olive branches, with those stars up there. All of that's telling you something. It's the same 13 that this pyramid is telling us right here. There's 13 levels of the pyramid before this God is set upon. Well, we're going to find out that that is just what it says it is. It's the New World Order. But we're going to look at the verse which declares it, that it is the New World Order, and it should be Deuteronomy 33:17, which is describing those unicorns which are going to push the people together from the ends of the earth. We've looked at the unicorns. We're representing here false Israel, being led by Ephraim. There's the unicorn, which is going to be exalted for doing the work, bringing about the New World Order, pushing all these various nations from the end of the earth together forcibly making them submit. You don't see it on the news. You don't understand that behind the scenes, they're literally telling these guys with their arms twisted behind their back that if you don't play ball, you're going down. And for those that resist, guess what? Their countries are being dismantled. They're made to be look like dictators. You know, Gaddafi wasn't one of the best guys out the bunch, but he was not what they made him out to be. And I'm telling you, they set these guys up just so they can bring them down later. Just like they set up Saddam, they brought him on down. Look how all this is being played out. All right, let's get into the seriousness of this matter here. And I want you to see something that's going to start out here in chapter 38 of Job, verse 29. This is describing where the locusts come from. It's going to be the North Pole underneath the ice. Listen closely. Out of whose womb came the ice and the hoary frost of heaven? Who hath gendered it? The waters are hid as with a stone, and the face of the deep is frozen. The deep is the abyss. That's telling you right there. That's describing in a biblical sort of way the North Pole. And then right after it, we get this clue that there's this binding going on with these constellational star names. Canst thou bind the sweet influences of the Pleiades, or loose the bands of Orion? Now remember, we're talking about the fall of the United States is loosing the bands of Orion, which is going to be loosing them from this location, just as the scripture states it. This icy place of the north. Remember, it's this Aryan nation from the North Pole right there.